Northern California visits Southern California. The Niners and Chargers, off we go from L.A. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, the person carrying the ball is always the easy target when things aren't going so well. But I think it's a combination with the Chargers. They've got to get the offensive line going in order to improve those numbers from last year. They weren't very good running it, partner.
No, they were bottom of the AFC, second to last in the entire NFL. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Third and long for Rivers. Open man, it's Allen. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now Gordon on first down. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. DeForest Buckner coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it'll be 4th down. To punt it away on 4th down, here's Drew Kaiser. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And tough starting field position here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Room here to run. And now the rookie's free. The 40. 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. A great play there, 92 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. So their backs were against the wall, deep back in their own territory, and they run it all the way down into the end zone.
That takes a lot of coordination for an offensive team, doesn't it? Because, let's face it, it's really not a surprise that they're going to run the ball in that situation. Backed up that close to their own end zone, you usually do call running plays, trying to be safe. Instead, it turns into an electrical run, a bolt for your team, and off he goes to the races.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And, you know, their previous possession, they were able to move the football, but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive that lasted over 10 minutes. And remember how it ended?
And a punt.
Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? You just don't see that happen every day.
This one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like to have a chance for points if you hold the football that long.
Agreed.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll bring up a second down. Here's Rivers. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks at the 38-yard line.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run,
and they still need 8 yards for the first here on second down. The tight end Henry here in motion. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. On third down, Rivers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Reuben Foster in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. DeForest Buckner in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They go play action here on first down. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Melvin Ingram in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. And now here's a carry heading left. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down. On third and long, it's Garoppolo. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Hyde in the game. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down. And if you're the defense and those D tackles, you like that they're trying to run the football here against your 4-3, don't you?
Yeah, because they tend to eat things up because they are so strong and physical, and especially when they play with leverage where they get lower than the offensive linemen and control them. And what I love about the good defensive tackles, they can play over the guards, they can slide and play over the center. Nobody in the offense likes that day when they have to deal with those guys. Well, it wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning, so maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
All right, here we go.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this. Still 9 yards to go on third down.
Let's go.
They'll give to Hyde. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
So they were able to move the ball into the red zone, but they'll wind up coming away with just 3.
Yeah, 32-yarder. That's equal to an extra point nowadays, and those are no problem for an NFL kicker.
Brandon Oliver now on the return. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
When you put together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. On third down, Rivers. And an alley to run. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be fourth down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also fourth. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Henry's got it out on the left side. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And down to the 36-yard line here. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
In motion right, Garcon. Garoppolo to throw on second down. Steps away to his left. And some space here. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Get some 9 yards and a first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
Now let's go. Green 36.
Garoppolo on first down. Eluding the pressure right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Back there in that Philly. Here we go. All right, here we go. Blue,
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Now let's go. Green 39. Gone.
Following the penalty, it's high. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
But they're certainly being aggressive here. It's like being a sprinter in a 100-meter dash, exploding out of the blocks, trying to push the ball downfield. Guaranteed this defense better be on their toes. They're going to be tested all game.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And an taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A second down throw for Rivers. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Throwing Rivers. He's got a man. It's Williams. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number one receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for him.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. And that'll make it 13-7. Novak out now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That good for 19 and a first down.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
And the slot man goes in motion left. And some extras coming up on the line here, waiting for the blitz. Back to the ground. This time it's Hyde. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Let's go.
They run it again with Hyde. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This from 54 yards away. The play clock's running down. Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and sneak it here. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
Now, that was a little bit longer distance than you would expect to see for a quarterback sneak. Normally, it's 4th and 1, 4th and inches. But when you get interior linemen trying to get upfield for a pass play, sometimes you can blow past them on the sneak, and it worked well for them.
They run the counter now on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Back to that Philly. Here we go. Detroit. Detroit. Here we go now. No. Check. Patriot.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
All right, here we go. Gun. Detroit.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance.
Here we go. Green 39.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk, a 24-yard touchdown. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Chargers coming out of the field now. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now a play fake here on first down. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off around the 27. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Now Garoppolo throwing on second. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Here we go. Now let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Trent Taylor, the one he was looking for, and it's third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion.
All right, here we go.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Joey Bosa in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Flushed out right. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And barring something unforeseen, this will be the last play of the game. One last shot now for Rivers. He's going to let it fly. It's caught at the 10.